So it looks like we're going to put to sea pretty soon here, so cook up some fried chicken. That's always good passage food. I'll have a couple pieces tonight for dinner and then put the rest in the ice box. Well, our east to southeast winds have arrived as forecasted, which is good for heading north. But first we got to get out of the old Florida Channel. The old Florida Channel is plenty wide, a couple tenths of a mile in most places to over a quarter mile, but it is about 2 miles long, and with east to southeasterly winds, it's pretty much dead upwind. So we're going to have a tacking drill for a little while here. Well, this is going to be a while, so let's speed things up a little bit here. So there's the last red marker that we have to clear. It's right on the left-hand side of the screen. We got to leave that to port. And once we're past that, then we're into deep enough water so that we can steer our course off to the northeast. We're still on the shelf. It's still fairly shallow water, and will be so for several miles until we get out into deep water and begin picking up the Gulf Stream current. So we say goodbye to Miami. Maybe we'll see you again in 2020. And it's about 1 in the afternoon. We just exited the old Florida Channel. We had to put in about a good dozen tacks to get out of there. And that was with about a half a knot to a knot of current helping us, which was a big help. Now we're heading northeasterly, and we're going to work our way and get out into the Gulf Stream to pick up that favorable current. Luckily, as we're getting into slightly deeper water and out of the ebbing tidal flow, the sea conditions are settling a bit. So it looks like we got pretty nice sailing out here. And we are on our way to the Chesapeake Bay. Ahoy, everybody! We're back out on the seaways here. Not alone, though. I see a sport fishing boat going at, looks like at full throttle there. He's bouncing over the swells. And we got another big ship coming up on us. Several ships have passed us by. It is June 1st, 2019. And June 1st is the official start of the hurricane season. And wouldn't you know, I was still within VHF range this morning, and I picked up the NOAA weather. And there's an area of low pressure down in the Gulf, or down in the Caribbean Sea, I can't remember. But it's got a 30% chance of developing into a tropical cyclone. So that didn't take long, did it? Doesn't sound like, even if it does develop, it's going to come up this way. It sounds like it would probably just go into Mexico somewhere. But we do have to keep an eye on that and keep our ears peeled. Right now, all I have is I'm just back to the HF weather, the November, Mike November Coast Guard weather. I listened to that today at 11:30. So we are at 28 degrees 28 minutes north and 79 degrees 39 minutes west. We're about 40 miles east of Cape Canaveral, Florida. We're in the Gulf Stream. It's around 3:30 in the afternoon. We left at 1 o'clock. We exited the old Florida Channel at 1 o'clock yesterday. So in a little over 24 hours, we have covered about 170 miles, which is pretty good going. At times we were this morning when we had, these winds have gone light, but we had pretty good southeasterlies early this morning, and at times we were up 8-9 knots over the ground. The winds went light mid-morning. They're picking up a bit now, but coming a little more kind of south-southwest. They were just light westerly today, but despite light winds, we're still making good progress. From our present position, we've got about 460 miles to go to Cape Hatteras. And a little less than 600 miles to go to the Chesapeake Bay. So we're making, we're moving right along here. Now our weather situation, the last night, the last update from Windy of the European model, it looked all pretty good up till next weekend. Today's Saturday, so all the way until next Saturday it looks good. However, as you get north of the European model is saying north of Hatteras, next weekend we're going to get a period of northerly winds, which would be dead on the nose. So that's not good. But up till then, it's all pretty good. If we make good progress, we might be okay. I listened to the Mike November at 11:30 this morning, and the National Weather Service is still saying Monday and Tuesday getting strong, fairly strong northeasterly winds, 15 to 25 out of east-northeast. So I got to watch out for that because I don't want to be in the Gulf Stream with those winds. Anything over 20 knots going against the Gulf Stream, I don't want to be in the Gulf Stream because it's liable to get pretty rough. So the plan there is just to keep heading north, and pretty soon the Gulf Stream is going to turn off to the northeast. So just keep sailing northerly and get on the northwestern wall of the Gulf Stream. So if those winds are going to materialize out of the northeast, then I can quickly sail toward the coast, close the coast a bit, and just get out of the Gulf Stream current until those winds veer back around to the south again, which they're supposed to do by Wednesday night. So we'll see how that develops. It's nice and sunny, but damn, it is hot and humid. Even out here on the ocean, Miami was quite hot. They got all kinds of heat warnings up. Southern Florida, heat indices are around 100 to 105 degrees. But even out here, it feels it. It's broiling. Of course, we're in the Gulf Stream, so we're in very warm water too. But I'm looking forward to getting around Hatteras and into that cooler water. Because it is just, it's really the broiler out here. So that's it for today. And we'll talk to y'all again sometime soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.